Welcome. We have this is kind of a random one today. We got an email this morning. There's a new Kickstarter in town.
There is.
From our friends at Artis Opus. I guess this isn't, it is Artis Opus.
Artis Opus and
Cult of Pain, okay. So they're teaming up.
Quite a combo.
It's a super group, if you will.
It is. Two UK companies that are known for
your favorite singer and your favorite guitarist from a different band
basically
team up and the world explodes or something.
That's a good way to put it. So another paint
range.
Although this, I don't know how, I would say before we get into it, watch the video. We've watched it. I mean, I'll glance over it. I'm going to show you some clips of it. But essentially, it's likely, I don't know how they're going to sell it in the future, but it's right now that the entire Kickstarter is just like, you're just buying all the colors, one shot.
I wasn't surprised. Like the thing I know about, like, obviously we've been selling Artis Opus products in the store for almost, I don't know, like 7 years or something like that. And the reason we are usually bringing in pretty much anything Byron makes is because usually everything's very thoughtful. Everything's very well researched.
Yeah, the 3 brush lines,
thought out, the eggs that he made last year,
texture palettes,
the texture palettes, the dry brush system, everything like that. It's all very like, it's not just like, oh, I have an idea, let's make a product. It's I have an idea, give me a couple of years, and I'll figure something out. And when I first saw the paints this morning, because I haven't been following any of this stuff, so apparently this has been out there, and I guess I'm not very online or whatever when it comes to the hobby, ironically, even though we have 2 YouTube channels. It sounds weird to say that out loud. Yeah. I was kind of like, oh, really? Paints? Interesting. That's kind of, and then I'm like, oh, it also makes sense. These guys work really hard to build a brand that's well respected. In one case, like products, Byron and Artis Opus guys, they have like the Element Games, like the big hobby shops over in the UK. And then on the other side, you got Cult of Pain with Andy and Henry, and they have an incredibly high quality YouTube channel. I don't know if this is praise or not, but like I don't really use a lot of tutorials on YouTube very often, mostly because I have such a rich resources of friends that all paint miniatures for the last 3 decades or whatever, but I have used that channel several times for sure. So like they have the stuff they have is like really high quality. So they're obviously trading on those brands here, right? Like, and this is something you're definitely seeing across all industries. Is if you have a brand, especially in the influencer culture and like the social media world, the YouTube world. People are always looking to make products out of that brand, right?
Got it. Yeah. And much like people making their own minis, there's always people making their own paints now. It makes sense.
Yeah.
We have this era of artists with their own brands and paint companies and commissions and whatever. They would make. I mean, you got Duncan Paint, you got Angels, basically Mr. Vallejo.
Yeah. I mean, some of it I like, some of it I find frustrating. Like as a retailer who trades in the stuff. Some of the stuff where I'm like, I'll get someone being like, oh, I want the Squidmar branded airbrush. I'm like, well, it's just the same thing, but it has his badge on it or whatever, and it's more okay, But I mean, at the end of the day, like people want to buy stuff from people they like, right? And that's I think that's always been true. So
I mean, just I got on the page here. We're just going kind of like some of the color palettes, but I would just like to add, that. I guess our preamble is trying to stress. I think from a quality perspective, I can already tell you without using them or having used them. I mean, this Kickstarter went up literally this morning, and $140,000 or something already.
Canadian.
Is that I know it'll be good because those guys put just tons of effort. If you watch their little video, like 4.5-5 years of development, some of Andy's award-winning Golden Demon models from 2, 3, 4 years ago have already been using this paint. So he's got examples of them using it. So that's all positive and great. And if you like those guys and their products, you should go buy it.
Yeah.
The
Or
flip
wait till we get it.
Yeah, but that gets to my next point, which will be difficult.
Yeah,
because even if we do get it, we've been down that road when you have to get paint from overseas and it's not easily restockable. It's going to be, it's always a little inconsistencies.
And we'll see, like at least it's becoming a thing where like we already order brushes from them, we already order handles from them.
Yeah.
Maybe now do we get paint from them as well? It all of a sudden becomes like, okay, maybe it's going to depend, obviously, right? So
sure. We figured this is our hobby channel, so we'll cover it. And some things they talk about in their video are again how much what do you call it? How much deliberation went into the color picking? So they, like a lot of paint companies, they've tried to put things in convenient 6-packs that have some sort of relation to each other. And here, you've got rich collection of reds with some really nice dark reds. I think that's something that's always missing in paint lines. They usually only have like one, and then some highlight colors. So there's like nice choices there. You got your orange and yellows. I'll have to say off the bat, these all look pleasing to me. Like I would happily use. I can see in the yellow range they've gotten some unique tones there that you don't see. So that's the other struggle with these guys, is trying to come up with tones of colors that aren't duplicated somewhere else.
Right.
Very organic green tones. This looks very,
you call them like the warm greens or whatever. Yeah.
This looks like very realism. These all look like real greens you've seen in real life on actual plants. Well, they have a cold green set. That's very cool too. For the sci-fi.
Very necessary, yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if they're making their own bottles too, those crafty guys. Jade and turquoise, that's going to be popular. I'm already.
It's a good. Those are some good colors.
This is
more.
And you got the blue set.
Yep.
It's pretty standard stuff. You're very Prussian-y blue color in here.
Very useful.
Purple. Pretty much. You got your violets and your magentas.
Yeah, warm and cold.
Warm and cold.
Yeah.
I do like this color right here. This, they don't really have a easy zoom in. Here we go.
There you go.
There we go. Yeah.
The purple set.
I like this. Grape.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. Nice.
Fuchsia.
Yeah.
Warm browns.
That's a good looking
I
set.
already want all of these.
Yeah, those. Some people are gonna be like, that's the least interesting set of the bunch. I'm like, that's the most usable set of the bunch right there.
You're mixing this in everything.
This is a painter's dream right here. You're gonna like leather straps and mixes and base tones.
You got chocolate, mahogany, brown jasper, auburn, mud, rust, brown russet. Yeah.
Only the Lords of War guys could get excited about
a set of browns or whatever. Yeah. All I care about is this. Yeah. Cold brown.
Nice. Saturated. I use those a lot.
The stone color is beautiful.
I like the farthest left, and then the third one in
brown
left as well. Third one into the left.
Yeah. And then you got your pastels.
Yep.
Or your highlights, coral,
which is
underutilized.
Not
duck egg.
This is actually a set that I think a lot of people would not make for their first. Like if you're only making 60 odd colors, the fact that they made pastels, I think, tells you that they are that experienced with painting. Those are super useful tones that you really, really, really want to see in a paint range.
There you go. You can see some of Wordle's winners here. He painted the
He's all right at painting, eh?
Painted the pants.
He's not bad.
In purple. No, he's pretty good. I think he just wins every time he goes now. He's unlocked the formula.
He's one of those guys. Yeah.
He's like, I can do this. I remember seeing these in person. Yeah. Super nice.
Yeah, look really good. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
There you go. I like some of these, military kind of yellows. Looks really nice on the HH.
Little Mentor's action.
Yeah. Lemon. That's neat. Centrifugal.
You got your Wordle green, Wordle reds in there.
Way better
Papaya.
Than way better than my Fugan. No, look, man, this looks super cool. Like I said, if you watch the video, you just see them like kind of brush it on. Let's see if maybe I can show that to you a little bit. I noticed right off the bat how it's that like creaminess that then it like very.
Make sure the volume's off.
Yeah, very instantly. Yeah, if you want it, it's like an Apple ad or whatever. Yeah,
it's funny. Yeah, It's a really high quality video, but it's a little funny that
It's a little funny,
it's
yeah.
like very
So
polished.
it looks.
Look
you
how
can
thick that
look at
is.
this. Yeah, this is like
Yeah.
that is a thick. It's taken forever to settle
Is he gonna
down.
stretch it out here too? Like when they.
There's a video. Yeah,
Oh, here we go. Yeah. Okay, it's
it
like
just
stretching it out. Looks.
doesn't
yeah.
look like they add a lot to it there, to be honest.
You can tell a lot from something like that, where like you see the consistency of something.
Yeah. It's like, again, people watching, like, what do you get? I'm like, I get so much from this, like,
I also
few frames of the guy fitting
Yeah,
the paint.
I know.
You know, like-
I've used so many paints.
It's-
You can.
And again, see how it doesn't tear at all?
Yeah, there's no
You
tearing
know,
going
I can
on.
already tell.
The way they talk about the process of like making these and the trade-offs, I really liked the honesty in that, because like I tell this to people all the time who are like, oh, what's the best paint range? What's the best paint range? And ultimately, like anyone designing paints, which these guys are fully admitting to in this video, is that you are making trade-offs with all of your decisions. How much do you want them to be able to, how much coverage do you want? How much translucency do you want? How intense do you want the colored pigments? Directly contrasts with how much coverage they can give you, right? So like there's all these elements that are kind of like fighting themselves within the paint that you have to kind of like decide on. So it sounds to me, based on the video and like what I'm seeing, is they've chose a really balanced approach, right? So
Yeah, and they fully admit that, like, they, you know, at one point Wordle's like, yeah, obviously, you know, everyone wants the yellow that can cover in one shot, that can do
and
this.
is bright.
And is bright,
Yeah.
and can easy to paint on and manipulate, and you can also glaze with it. And he's like, it's impossible. It's like we said all the time, is when you're making the paint, you have these little sliders you can play with, and sometimes you slide one to this end, the other one actually can't go the other way. It's almost like there's a certain number of like skill points you can put into that.
I think
and then
that's a
you
great
run
way to
out,
describe it.
and you just don't have enough to put all the bars to the right. You have to kind of like, okay. So what they cared the most about is the color, like how nice the color is, and with that, and then they also kind of say like it's not a BSL system.
It's not,
This is not. So you know, it seems to me that if you're someone who wants that like very procedural, step-driven paint line, go buy Army Painter. Go buy Citadel. Don't I'm not saying that you shouldn't enjoy this paint, but you will navigate that. You'll have less anxiety because you'll know if you guide this paint and then the next paint, they go together and then you're fine.
It sounds like the way they're going to tackle that is by using it all the time in all of their stuff. So so you're going to get around that because like their website and their continued YouTube channels are going to basically be like just talking about that paint all the time now.
Sure.
So I suppose that's another way to handle it.
They're probably also from a branding perspective, don't really. What's the word? They're happy to be in this area because, like, if you look at like Artis Opus products, these are premium products.
Yeah, that's right.
They're marketed
That's a good
as
point.
like
That's
these
a good
are
point. Yeah.
the highest quality brushes, and yes, every painter, new or old, will enjoy them. But I think the where their focus is on the existing hobbyist who wants to buy the best tools.
I think they know that's a great point. That's a great point.
So-
I think they understand their market very well, and that they know that they're not making a. It's not that a new painter won't buy their product.
Yeah.
It's that it's not necessarily designed for the beginner.
It's not entry level.
It's not an entry level product. Just like your first brush usually isn't a high end Klinsky Sable brush. Your first paint set might not be the Artis Opus paints, right?
Yeah.
And I think they're okay with that because, like you said, their whole lineup of products is about making very premium.
Now they're going to say, if you follow and they have a whole library of videos now, and you got all of the Cult of Paint, and Byron's been teaching, is like, it's just a different school of thought. If you follow along and you put the effort in, you can get there too.
Yeah.
I think that's true. I say that about anything to people. Like,
Yeah.
I've seen people that are brand new to painting. They've only been painting for 3 to 6 months, and they're getting good results because they're hammering at it. They're like,
Right.
they're like putting money down on advanced classes. They're putting in hours every day.
They buy the right tools.
They
They're not
buy the
skipping out.
tools.
Yeah.
They're like just going head in and not trying to be like, well, you know, I'm nibbling at the edges here. And some people have the focus and the time and the money and all the energy to go at it that way, you know. And that's great, but
I mean, like, look, if you're going to make a paint range right now, I think you got to be honest with yourself and be like, well, I'm not going after the GW market, or I'm not going after the market, or like the whole market. I think making a niche paint range.
Went up again. Sorry.
Yeah, it just keeps going up.
Yeah.
A couple hours ago, I was like, "Oh, it's at 5K." When I checked this morning,
It
or
was
whatever, and I
literally-
just got the email and
yeah.
it just kept. Boop, 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 boop,
Yeah,
yeah. I think like this is the right like a good move. I think business wise is to like carve out your niche.
Yeah.
And to sell to your customers, quite frankly.
Yeah.
Artis Opus has cultivated a customer base over the last 7-8 years, whatever, and I think they know their business really well, and I think they're making a range of paints for those people that like high quality products that are willing to pay. I don't use the word premium prices, but they're willing to pay for what they're buying.
I mean, we worked it out. The deal here.
This is actually a good price for what you're buying. Yeah,
is quite good. I don't know why.
it's like $5.60 a jar Canadian.
Yeah.
Which is about a Citadel paint pot price.
It is. Yeah. It's exactly. I think if you're in Canada, I mean, you're gonna have to pay a bit of money. No, I can't scroll this other thing down. You have to pay a bit of money on shipping.
Shipping and duties will get you a bit.
But it worked out to 63 paints. It was like 380 or something. Was the conversion, or maybe 340, and then we did it was like $5.50
It's
a jar.
$5. Yeah.
And then you're gonna pay some money to ship, and maybe who knows if there will be a customs fee, blah blah blah. So let's say you might have to spend $450. But it's a full range of paint, so like you could in theory just. I mean, I'm mad enough to do that, but
Yeah. I mean, sure.
If you do it, you're getting a lot here, right? You'd be pretty good. So, yeah.
I think it also says that something that they're not like you can't kickstart one paint set.
No.
They're like, we're selling people that want to buy our whole set of colors because we put all this work in and this is what we're making. At some point, sure, they're going to sell the paint
Here you go,
sets.
336. Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, looks cool. I mean, as of right now, people will ask us. I'm like, we're in the bucket of like we're going to investigate and like inquire about this, but like without knowing like.
Well, what'll happen is when it actually comes out, it'll be, which is in May, so like 6 months, which is also nice. It's actually like relatively, let's say 8 months. Let's say it's like relatively soon, Kickstarter standards.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be able to probably bring some in and grow from there. Like I don't think that'll be too difficult. Depends on if the guys over at Artis will have it ready to ship.
Well, especially if it's just some sets and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Like we don't even need to do the single thing. For the first little while, at least.
This is how we slow roll these things in,
Yeah.
and if it does well, then it could be a mainstay. I just you'd be a little bit hard pressed to see it just unless you're in the UK, I guess, to just see it on a rack on a shelf. But maybe they'll get there too. I mean, if you're developing a range and at some point it's not that unforeseeable to increase capacity, get into a bunch of stores. That could be 2-3 years from now, and then you have a renewable.
Knowing Byron.
Yeah.
He's probably found a way to make it himself or something.
100%.
Like he's probably not making the paint
got
himself,
bottling machines,
but he's got the bottling.
I would
Like
be
knowing
surprised.
him, like
I would be
there's
surprised.
he's probably got like there's a reason that he's using these bottles, and like he's probably thought out every little conceivable thing.
Yeah.
I can't wait to chat with him about that next time I see him.
So we'll see.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, as I said, we have a good relationship with them. We're happy to do this little video and just to show it off, and we'll see. We'll be following it. Looks like it's going to make a lot of money because this is just today. So,
All right.
Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye bye.